Hi Libra, it's Aira. As I connect with your energy, Spirit keeps showing me a set of scales tilting back and forth before finally finding their balance. That's no coincidence. This is your symbol, and Spirit is telling me that the last 3 months of 2025 are where balance is restored in your life in a way that feels almost fated. What's been unfair, one-sided, or heavy begins to shift, and you find yourself making choices that align you with peace, strength, and clarity. These months are not about just coasting to the end of the year. They are about a turning point that allows you to step into 2026 completely differently than you began 2025. Before I open the cards, let me remind you, if you ever feel called to go deeper, I offer private sessions starting at $9 and a $99 membership if you want that constant support through your journey. But for now, let's anchor into this collective message because the energy for Libra is powerful. The first card that rises for you is Justice. Libra, of course, your own card is stepping forward here. October is when truth comes out, fairness is restored, and you're asked to see yourself and others with absolute clarity. This could be legal matters, contracts, or negotiations, but it can also be about karmic balancing. Spirit says that October is when you will begin to see results from choices you've made. Some that feel like blessings, some that feel like lessons. Either way, October sets the stage for honesty and accountability. On an emotional level, Justice pushes you to be radically honest with yourself. Where have you been giving more than you've been receiving? Where have you ignored your own needs to keep the peace? October is about drawing those lines clearly so you can see what has been out of alignment. And while that might not always be easy, it will feel freeing. Energetically, this card says that October is when karmic loops begin to close. Spirit is showing me you receiving clarity in conversations, uncovering hidden truths, or realizing why certain situations unfolded the way they did. It's not about punishment. It's about alignment. You'll feel as though the fog lifts and you finally see things for what they are. Practically, Justice could bring paperwork, decisions, or commitments that define your next chapter. Spirit says, don't rush them. Take time to weigh options, consult advice, and ensure what you commit to matches your long-term vision. October is about balance being restored, and this time, you're at the center of that balance. Moving into November, I see the Wheel of Fortune turning for you. Libra, this is a month of change, momentum, and opportunities arriving that feel almost out of nowhere. Spirit is showing me doors swinging open, and it's tied to the choices you made in October. November feels like the month where divine timing plays a major role, and things you once thought were out of reach start coming into view. Emotionally, the Wheel of Fortune brings both excitement and a bit of nervousness. Change is thrilling, but it can also feel unpredictable. Spirit says to lean into the flow rather than trying to control it. November is a reminder that your path is supported, even if you don't see every detail yet. Energetically, this is a powerful time for manifestation. The wheel suggests synchronicities, signs, and chances to shift directions. If you've been stuck, November is when the energy unblocks. Spirit is saying that the universe is realigning you. So even if something unexpected shows up, trust that it's part of a bigger plan unfolding for your good. Practically, November might bring job offers, travel, sudden financial opportunities, or even relationship dynamics shifting quickly. Don't fear the changes. Instead, ask yourself how you can grow with them. Spirit says luck is on your side, but only if you're willing to step up and meet the opportunities when they appear. December brings in the Sun, Libra, and this is such a powerful close to your year. The Sun is joy, success, recognition, and clarity. Spirit says December is when you feel lighter, freer, and genuinely optimistic about where you're heading. After the balancing of October and the changes of November, December crowns your year with warmth and fulfillment. On an emotional level, December feels like laughter, connection, and happiness returning in ways you may have thought were far away. The Sun is about allowing yourself to shine. And that means not hiding parts of yourself to make others comfortable. December encourages you to stand in your truth proudly. Energetically, the sun restores your vitality. Spirit is showing me you shedding heavy energy and stepping into a state of lightness. This could be through improved health, stronger relationships, or simply waking up each day with hope again. The sun says your spirit is ready to shine outward after a year of deep work. Practically, December may bring recognition in work, personal projects, or relationships. Spirit says you could receive praise, rewards, or even visibility for the effort you've put in. Whatever unfolds, December leaves you closing the year with gratitude and excitement for what 2026 will hold. We also see the Six of Swords guiding the undercurrent of these final months. This card is about transition, leaving behind what no longer works and moving toward calmer waters. Spirit says you'll feel a deep shift within yourself, almost like you're crossing from one phase of life into another. Emotionally, this may come with a sense of bittersweet release. There may be people, places, or roles you leave behind. But Spirit wants you to know that these endings aren't losses. They're the necessary passage into peace. You're making space for new beginnings. Energetically, Six of Swords suggests healing from turbulence. You'll notice old wounds don't sting the way they once did. You're not dragging heavy baggage into the new year. You're choosing lighter, calmer energy. Practically, this could manifest as relocating, traveling, or shifting jobs or commitments. Spirit is reminding you that the turning point ahead requires letting go of the shore and trusting the boat that's carrying you forward. Finally, strength steps in as the anchor of your message. Libra, this is about courage, patience, and trusting your quiet inner power. Spirit says the rest of 2025 will not demand aggression from you, but steadiness. It's not about forcing outcomes, but about standing strong in your values and vision. Emotionally, strength teaches you to be compassionate with yourself. It's about holding your fears, doubts, and insecurities without letting them rule you. By the end of the year, you'll notice how much gentler yet firmer you've become in the way you treat yourself. Energetically, strength balances your mind and heart. Spirit is saying you'll feel more centered, less reactive, and more confident in decisions. This is the energy that allows you to step into 2026 ready to shine. Practically, strength could show up in you setting boundaries, sticking with long-term goals, or simply staying consistent in the face of challenges. Spirit says by December, others will see you differently, not just as balanced, but as powerful in your calm. Affirmation: I welcome the turning point of my journey. With honesty, courage, and trust in divine timing, I release what no longer serves me and step into joy, balance, and strength. The rest of 2025 prepares me for a brighter, lighter, more powerful future.